Hey everyone, it is Isaiah here, founder of the New Me YouTube ministry. I wanted to create these videos to explain the aftermath of Adam and Eve, and in the Yah scriptures of the Apocrypha, it explains it very in depth. So I wanted to share it with you now, these scriptures and other books in the Apocrypha are not found in the Bible. Because they were taken out from the Bible years ago, the Roman Catholic Church controlled access to, interpretation of, and authority over the scriptures, blending them with their own traditions and doctrines. They wanted to take out the reverence and the holiness of Yahuwah. So I wanted to restore it back to Elohim's people. We must know the truth, because the real truth will set us free. So sit back and enjoy these videos. It will really open your eyes to the truth and questions that you have, as we dive into scriptures about the real word of Elohim. Enjoy, and remember, you are a new creation in Yahweh.
Let us begin. The first book of Aďam and Ḥawwah, Adam and Eve, chapter 2, verse 1. But when our father, Aďam and Ḥawwah, went out of the garden, they walked the ground on their feet, not knowing where they were going. Verse 2. And when they came to the opening of the gate of the garden, and saw the land spread before them widely, covered with stones large and small, and with sand, they feared and trembled, and fell on their faces from the fear that came over them, and they were as though they were dead. Verse 3. Until this time they had been in the garden land, beautifully planted with all manner of trees, and they now saw themselves in a strange land, which they did not know and had never seen. Verse 4. When they were in the garden, they were filled with the grace of a bright nature, and they had hearts not turned toward earthly things. Verse 5. Therefore Elohim had pity on them, and when he saw them fallen before the gate of the garden, he sent his word to our father Aďam and to Ḥawwah, and raised them from their fallen state. Let us continue with one more chapter today. The first book of Aďam and Ḥawwah, Adam and Eve, chapter 3, verse 1. Elohim said to Adam, I have ordained days and years on this earth, and you and your descendants shall live and walk in them until the days and years are fulfilled. Then I shall send the word that created you, and against which you have transgressed the word that made you come out of the garden, and that raised you when you were fallen. Verse 2. Yes, this is the word that will again save you when the 5.5 days are fulfilled. 3. But when Aďam heard these words from Elohim, and of the great 5.5 days, he did not understand the meaning of them. Verse 4. For Aďam was thinking there would be only 5.5 days for him, until the end of the world. Verse 5. And Adam cried and prayed to Elohim to explain it to him. Verse 6. Then Elohim in his mercy for Adam, who was made after his own image and likeness, explained to him that these were 5,500 years, and how the one would then come and save him and his descendants. Verse 7. But before that, Elohim had made this covenant with our father Adam, in the same terms before he came out of the garden, when he was by the tree where Ḥawwah took of the fruit and gave it to him to eat. Verse 8. Because when our father Adam came out of the garden, he passed by that tree, and saw how Elohim had changed the appearance of it into another form, and how it had shriveled. Verse 9. And as Adam went to it, he feared, trembled, and fell down. But Elohim in his mercy lifted him up, and then made this covenant with him. Verse 10 also. When Adam was by the gate of the garden, he saw the keru with a sort of flashing fire in his hand. And the keru grew angry and frowned at him. Both Adam and Ḥawwah became afraid of the keru, and thought he meant to put them to death. So they fell on their faces, trembling with fear. Verse 11. But he had pity on them, and showed them mercy, and turning from them went up to the Shamayim, and prayed unto, and said, verse 12. You sent me to watch at the gate of the garden with a sword of fire. Verse 13. But when your servants, Adam and Ḥawwah, saw me, they fell on their faces, and were as dead. Oh, what shall we do to your servants? Verse 14. Then Elohim had pity on them, and showed them mercy, and sent his messenger to keep the garden. Verse 15. And the word of came to Aďam and Ḥawwah, and raised them up, Verse 16, and said to Aḍam, I told you that at the end of the 5.5 days I will send my word and save you. Verse 17, therefore, strengthen your heart and stay in the cave of treasures, of which I have spoken to you before. Verse 18, and when Aḍam heard this word from Elohim, he was comforted with that which Elohim had told him, for he had told him how he would save him. I hope you have received and learned something from this video. See you next week, and never forget you are a new creation in Yahweh.
Like and subscribe for more.